And we're off. Roboscout appears to be having some internet issues. Hopefully they'll clear up. Let's hope they get a missile at space jump first.
Yep, that's about the best thing you can hope for. Tocapa getting that dash on the second try.
Oh,
and grapple beam. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Can't say I've seen it there before.
It could mean that main plaza grapple edge has something. It's just a wild guess, though.
Yeah. I don't know if that puts the landing site or crash site item in logic. I don't think it does it?
I'm not sure, but it makes it easy to get.
Right.
I don't even think you need space jump to use grapple to get it. Because you can easily land in there. Apparently RoboScout is having some internet trouble. But according to the race time, they have both started.
Let's see what we have in nursery. If he turns around, just missiles.
Missile. Looks like Robo's cleared up a bit. Still on the start menu though.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that.
Might just be delayed. I don't know.
Oh, Tocapa getting the Hive Mecha skip, first try.
Yeah.
Or an ice spreader. That'll come in handy later, not so much right now. But it does make the Exo fight a little faster. And there's our space jump boots.
Was it the missile wall?
Space jump.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
I was just trying to take care of something here.
Yeah, I didn't quite see what was on the ledge or half pipe in this room, but hopefully morph ball. Nope, I do see missiles though. That opens up the Root Cave Tunnel and Ruined Shrine.
Okay, there goes Robo. I'm still not sure if Robo started when the countdown began or if they're just now starting.
Ooh. Tocapa taking damage from the Scarabs. They hurt a lot when you don't have Morph Ball. And there's Ice Beam. Looks like he's gonna go check down below Rip Cave here. Getting Thermal Visor. Really interesting selection of items here at the beginning.
I apologize for my silence. I'm trying to take care of an issue on the side here, having to do with the restream. Trying to make sure roboscout gets synced up.
Oop, tocapa going for the item behind the ship, not realizing he does not have Morph Ball. Hoping that it's in the Artifact Temple. Okay, and let's see. Wow, X-ray visor. Okay. Getting the scans on the artifact hints. He might check them now, or he might check them later. That'll vary from runner to runner. And he's checking them now. Ice Ruins East. Fiery Shores. Harbor Chamber. Hydro Access Tunnel. Training Chamber. Oof. And Life Grove.
So they're gonna need supers, boost. I mean, boost might be easy to find, but supers tends to troll people a lot.
Yeah. Yep, no mines artifacts. That can either be a good thing or a bad thing. Depends on where they put the progression items. Looks like Tocapa is going to try getting the artifact in Rook Cave or going to Magmore. Or both. And it looks like he's just going straight down. Nope, there he goes. I spoke too soon.
Robo getting their space jump.
Yep. Curious to see if he goes for the Arbor Chamber out of bounds here.
Yeah, it's a little risky without bombs, so...
Yeah, I only know how to do it with bombs myself. Oh, getting various suit. And heading into Magmore.
That's gonna be a good place for that.
Yep.
Game's probably pointing in there.
I do believe that even if he didn't have the various suit, it would be in logic because in default tournament settings, late Magmore without Varia is in logic. So it's possible that...
Wouldn't he need
actually, that's
Spider
only... Yeah, that's right. That's only in
Yeah.
the workstation side. Yep, my mistake. So I believe that means that Morph Ball could be in Triclops Pit. Actually, I think that's the only place it could be. I might be wrong on that. Ooh, barely making it out.
Is jumping across that lava in logic? In this
That
one?
is. Yep. Getting the guaranteed 20 energy drop from the Magmore. Not waiting for the fire. Bold move. Luckily, he does have Grapple Beam. Looks like the artifact is in lower fiery shores, which means he can go ahead and grab that now. Probably wishing he had an E-tank right about now. Let's see, just a missile in shore tunnel. Looks like he's heading for Triclops pit here.
Which is perfectly in logic with the X-ray and space jump.
Yep. If Morphball isn't there, I don't even know where it could be.
I don't think I've ever seen it there before.
I actually hadn't until earlier today on Discord. Someone found it there. So that's quite convenient timing. And there it is. Yep. That's about the worst place it could be with these items. So now I guess we have to see if the seed will be rude with the bombs placement as well.
Likely.
Oop. And supers.
Bombs in tree. Calling it.
Whoever said supers on OP in the chat earlier, thankfully that prediction was not correct. Well, thankfully for him anyway.
Or no. Bombs in Hydra. I'm trying to think of the worst super locations. Hydra's probably one of them.
Yeah. Okay. Opting not to check Warrior Shrine here.
Yeah, it's technically out of logic without boost, but you can still do it.
Yep. It's one of the easier dashes or R jumps. So some people do decide to check it right about now, but looks like he's heading back to Chozo. Or Talon, rather. Curious to see if he decides to check Crash Site or just go straight back to Chozo.
With ice, he can check in. He can check Overgrown Cavern, which probably won't have bombs, but you know, could have something else good.
Right.
But it's a little bit out of the way in front of him. Well, maybe it is.
Did Robo get Varia? I honestly can't tell. It's kind of hard to follow. Vario is in the tunnel right below Rook Cave, so...
Transport tunnel.
Yeah. He's heading. I think he's heading back up, so I think he probably did grab it. Getting a missile in crash site.
Climb.
Yep, apologies again for the technical difficulties here. We're trying to see if we can get them resolved. And yep, he does have Varia.
Okay.
Tocapa heading back to Chozo. Roboscout checking vault, showing us that it is just a missile. And let's see what's in the tree. Oh, just barely missing that. And is that phase? Yeah, wow, okay.
Oh, wow, I was not expecting that at all.
That is a surprise.
I was expecting bombs or maybe a power bomb.
Yep.
Tank.
Yep, probably gonna go for that.
Yep, supers required. There's an artifact in Biohazard, I think. Or was it something else? I think it was
There's one in Hydro Access Tunnel.
Oh, no, okay, no.
I didn't quite catch all of them. He went pretty quick through them. I saw Ice Ruins East, Arbor Chamber, Hydro Access Tunnel, Training Chamber, and I missed the other ones. I think that was Boost Ball
Okay,
in the fountain.
Coordinate chat, I was just getting the frigate locations mixed up. That was
Yep.
my bad.
Checking Magma Pool here. And...
Fighter.
Yep.
No power bombs, though.
But that is one of the few things you can peek through with X-ray. Kind of helps to know what's in there for routing purposes. He will have to come back eventually for the artifact and training chamber, so it's another thing to take into consideration there.
It kind of looked like Spider to me. I saw some lines running through it, but I could be wrong.
Oh, and there's Wave Beam.
Okay. Probably a sign to go back to Magma Pool and check training chamber access. At least I would immediately, since you can get Spider Ball and then check up for Dynamo.
Yeah. It does give him access to the Tower of Light, but it does not put it in logic without Spider.
And I forgot he would also need bombs to check up for Dynamo.
Oh yeah, that is true. I wonder if that means he'll get power bombs before regular bombs,
Most likely.
because that would give him access to Spider and Dynamo. Very interesting item locations in the seed.
Yeah.
So roboscout getting his Fiery Shores artifact. Depending on where plasma is and where bombs are, I guess this could be a. I don't know what the metric is for a jet seed, but
For 2.5, I would say around 90 minutes, maybe 80 minutes.
yeah. So I mean, depending on where plasma is, could be a jet seed. We'll see. Oh, just missiles in training chamber access. And he's not able to go for that artifact either because I do believe that requires boost and bombs.
Yeah.
So I think the only check in logic left is Lava
Robo
Lake.
gets plasma, and
Oh, was that in Warrior Shrine?
I think, yeah.
Wow, okay. That's Phazon and Plasma both early.
Yeah, cuts out the long search for those.
Looks like Tocapa is going to check Tower of Light. Can't find bombs there. Might find a power bomb expansion.
But actually have something this time? Anything but a missile? Even an E-type there would surprise me at this point.
Yep. I honestly don't know that I've ever seen anything but missiles in Tower of Light.
Even on nothing there would surprise me.
Looks like he's opting to destroy the missile blocks instead of do the climb. Using the cutscene here to show that it is, in fact, just missiles.
I actually got a PB expansion there once recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep, I've only ever seen missiles and I've only ever gotten missiles. But I know that the day I skip it is the day that there's going to be something important up there.
Yeah. Robo is getting supers. And also, I should note, Robo appears to be 5 minutes behind, but they did in fact start when the timer started, when the countdown started, so the stream is just delayed.
Yep.
Partially because of the slideshow, I guess. So, Robo is probably further than they appear to be.
Especially since, yeah, and even from a progression standpoint, having Plasma early does provide an advantage too. So,
yeah, no arbor chamber out of bounds.
Yep. I guess it depends on when Tocapa decides to check for that. Missiles and vault. And heading into Magmore. Probably going to check Lava Lake. And I imagine continuing into hopefully the check for Warrior Shrine. Really wondering if this is going to be another bombs on Thardus seed. Oh, there's
Okay, there's
power
power
bombs.
bombs expansion.
Yep, heading
Yeah,
back into Chozo. Yep, probably gonna get Spider boost. And I imagine the artifact there in Training Chamber.
Where did we see boost? Was that in?
I believe it was
Fountain?
in Ruined Fountain. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like it, and I think someone in chat also said looked like boost. We'll find out. Yeah, Gulp says boost is in Fountain.
Okay.
Very convenient, considering the location of Spider Ball. So that's good. Still no regular bombs, which means that Fendrana is out of logic for now, as well as Sun Chamber. But they could be in lower. No, actually, they cannot be in lower Warrior or upper Fiery Shores since you need bombs to get out. So I'm not sure where they are at this point. I believe he can check Dynamo now, both lower and upper, after getting Spider. So maybe there will be something there.
You could also check the back of Chozo.
Yep, that is true. Do power bomb expansions count in logic? They do when it comes to destroying bomb covers, with the exception of the one before Flagra. Yeah, but that does put it in logic for destroying bomb covers.
Looks like roboscout is climbing frigate crash site to check Overworld Cavern. Not likely to find bombs there, but it could still be something useful.
And yep, that is boost.
Still gonna need bombs to get that artifact.
Yep. I think he's headed towards Furnace. Or Dynamo, actually. That does make sense. Did he?
Power bomb, apparently.
I thought that was one of the guaranteed drops.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
It's the first time
Maybe
I've
he
ever
already
seen
has
that
it.
happen. Could
Maybe he
be.
already has it.
Guess we'll see. Is he
Morph.
gonna morph?
Just morph.
Yeah, this might just be an oversight.
Yeah, that's happened to me before where I didn't see myself pick up one. Yeah. it's
Yep.
got one. Okay.
Just realizing there. It's okay, that's not a huge time loss. Looked like just missiles and lower dynamo. And missiles in upper.
And just to confirm, roboscout is past the 30-minute mark. So the stream is just delayed.
Yep. And there's the drop. Is he going to safety save? Nope. Not opting to check. You can't check furnace.
Right.
Because you need the bomb puzzle. I always forget that's there. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
A lot of
could go-
backtracking in this scene.
He could go through the back. No. He needs bombs for that too.
Right.
He could go
think-
through Frigate and then the back end through Great Tree Hall.
Mm-hmm.
The one through Oak Cavern has a bomb tunnel that you need bombs for.
Yep. I think he's headed back into Magmore here.
Have they checked Lava Lake? Because I remember.
Lava Lake had power bombs.
Okay.
Yeah. Looked like he turned around here.
I remember the cop up going in through Twin Fires elevator, but I didn't see them at Lava Lake.
Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like he's checking the lower item here. I actually forgot about that one.
Me too.
And just missiles. I think the only option at this point is to head towards Workstation.
Orphan Drana.
Yeah.
Wherever Robo found plasma could be pointing. Getting plasma could be pointing them to shorelines.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bombs can't be plasma locked though, because you need bombs to reach Warrior Shrine in Logic because of the spinner. I think you need bombs to get out of spinner. I could be wrong, but
No. Oh, are you talking to somebody in chat? I was talking about shorelines behind the ice.
well, right,
No.
but plasma
Yeah,
was
that's
in
right.
Warrior Shrine, so
Okay.
yeah. Oh, someone in chat saying you don't need bombs for spinner. I guess you might be able to get out otherwise. Oh, that
Yeah,
spinner
so-
just puts you out when you finish it. Okay.
Yeah, some of them let you out automatically.
Yeah, sometimes
the one in
I
Great
don't
Tree
know what I'm
Hall
talking
does.
about here.
The bars in Great Tree Hall, that one lets you out. The one
Okay.
that doesn't, I believe, is in Elite Research. You can use power bombs to get out of that. Question is, will you have enough if you're trying to get the side item?
Right. Yeah, so it looks like there are a few options here. Going for that safety save.
Clarify, if you're trying to get the side item without boost, you probably won't have enough, but if you have boost, it won't matter. I just recently did that without boost, so for some reason my mind defaulted to that. Gonna need at least 2 power bombs to get through there. And I agree with D-Mats. The way 2.5 has been so far, Tharnis might be their best bet. They have Spider, they have Grapple. Well, Tocapa does.
Yep.
I mean, Tharnis is in Logic. They have Thermal.
DMAT saying with how cursed this tourney and 2.5 seeds have been, I would honestly just check Thardas at this point. I'm inclined to agree. That's probably the direction I would head if I was in his position, but
Hmm.
I tend to make poor routing choices, so um, that might be the wrong thing to do. We'll see.
And Thardas could be a red herring. Bombs could actually be in transport access behind the ice, uh, behind Thardas. I've seen someone get it there recently. But they couldn't check it the first time they were there because they didn't have ice. And I believe that was Dibble. So 2.5 seeds can be pretty trolling. Oh, that's right, Colin, my bad. I'm so used to doing things out of logic or, sequence breaking that sometimes I don't think about that.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Has to be either quarantine monitor or cave at this point. Okay.
Or workstation. I believe that's in logic, correct? Because
Yeah.
you can get out of the morph ball tunnels without bombs, and he has
Yeah.
wave beam, so
Hmm.
um, yeah. Yeah. And it looked like he went to Fiery Shores, realizing that he only had one power bomb and had to turn around, go back through to hit Magmore this way. I think that's what that was. Um,
That was Lava Lake he turned around at.
yep. Did I misspeak? Did I say Fiery Shores or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always get those two rooms mixed up.
That's
There are a lot of rooms in this game that sound vaguely similar to one another,
ruined
especially
this,
in
ruined
especially
that.
in Chozo. Hmm.
Transport tunnel this, transport tunnel that.
Yep. Yeah. Looks like he's going to check Warrior Shrine. Not able to head to Fendrana this way due to the bomb tunnel or the morph tunnel.
Yeah.
Yep, and this check will definitely pay off. He just cannot check below that power bomb cover due to not having bombs to get out. I think there's a trick you can do with boost ball to escape, but I hear it's pretty difficult, so
Yeah, and it's not logic.
yeah. Sounds not worth it, all things considered.
The only exception I would do in like tournament settings is control tower. You can easily boost out of that because it's kind of inclined, tilted a little bit, so that helps
Okay.
keep right.
Yeah. Yeah, playing it safe, getting energy here. Roboscout doing the rest of his Chozo checks.
Getting phase on.
Mm-hmm.
Stalactite hijacking his lock on. I think he meant to lock on one of the puffers.
I think he's trying to find the energy drop there.
Robo getting spider. Presumably boost. Tocapa's health is getting a little sketchy. Gonna have to be careful with those pirates in workstation.
Yep, and not checking plasma processing because he does not have bombs. There is a bomb slot at the top, which means that's not viable at the moment.
Right.
Now, let's see what's in workstation.
E-tank.
An E-tank.
I'd
Yep.
be happy to take that.
I would say that's worth the puzzle time, given his health situation.
Thardus or something past Thardus. Yeah, I would agree. Still kind of hoping for Hydra, though. That would be funny.
Looks like Robos. Looks like Roboscout's checking training chamber access. Oh, he's actually going into training chamber. You do need morph ball bombs for that, correct?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, I hope Robo remembers before. Yeah,
I think he.
If you get stuck in those bomb slots without bombs, that's a soft lock.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I hope Robo remembers before the fight's over.
Yeah. Guess we'll see. I wouldn't blame him. It's really hard to remember what things soft locked you without bombs. It's happened to me quite a bit.
Oh no. It's boosting on the half pipe.
Oh,
Okay.
looks like he turned around.
Good.
Yeah. Tocapa going for the check on not checking the access tunnel.
Probably saving that for after Thardus.
Yeah. Oh, just a missile. Wonder if he's gonna fight. Nope, looks like he's going to check the other room first. Potentially going even further. This check is... well, he does have Spider Ball. So I guess it's a reasonable check either way. It can't be bombs, though, as Gollop pointed out earlier.
Yeah.
So it looks like
Might
he
be
is going
saving-
into labs.
Yeah, might be saving Thardus till after he gets out of labs and Ruined Courtyard. Does have supers.
Oh, turning around.
I wonder if he turned around because he thought he needed bombs for that. But you can jump into that and morph.
Yeah. I thought he was checking labs.
Okay.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Yep. Turning back around for this one.
looks like a missile down there.
Yep. Someone in chat saying the still frame play-by-play half-pipe bait. Yeah, I was at the edge of my seat there waiting for the next next picture to see if he got stuck. Looks like Tocapa's going for the climb here. Pulling off some clean jumps. Just missiles. Not having great luck here.
Oh, gravity. Okay, it wasn't on OP. Going for gravity chamber?
Chat betting on bombs being at Thardus.
Seems pretty likely at this point.
I think I've seen that twice in this tournament alone. I could be wrong, but or maybe even this round of the tournament, actually.
I'm surprised the copper didn't go for gravity chamber. Might be going back around the other way.
Could be. Few options here.
Climbing up, okay.
Heading into labs as roboscout climbs Tower of Light to be disappointed by the 5 missiles. Looks like an E-tank here.
Gollop, what about a gravity chamber? Do you think bombs would logically be there? I'm a little confused as to why Tocapa tipped that.
Yeah, I think going into labs is an interesting choice. Wonder if he's going to regret not fighting Thardus.
Nice reverse hard skip. It's just a missile there.
Looks like he's saving. I don't think going past observatory, I don't think any of that would be in logic. because you do need bombs to do the climb, which would make this a point of no return. Looks like roboscout is going for the arbor chamber artifact. Depending on where he decides to check after this, he might pull ahead here.
What's that in Hydra?
I think that was a E-tank. Oh,
Oh,
those
I
are
was
bombs.
I called it.
Really?
Nice. So the logic probably expected him to fight Thardus and then go through the ruined courtyard.
That must have been it, because because his route is out of logic. That's
Well, I mean,
that's interesting.
Getting bombs there would have put the rest of labs in logic if he had went forwards.
Right? Yeah. If he went forward. I wasn't expecting that. I honestly thought they would have been on Thardus. Wow.
Yeah, sometimes stars can be a red herring.
Yep. This is an interesting seed, to say the least.
2.5 in general has been interesting like that.
Yeah. Just missiles here in courtyard. I believe that he should be good to go now to get all of his artifacts.
And where are they again?
There's one in Arbor Chamber. There's one in Ice Ruins East. Training Chamber.
I'm trying to scroll up to where Captain.
Captain reposted it saying that there's one in Life Grove as well, and Hydro Access Tunnel.
Oh, there it is. Thanks, Captain.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like go mode.
It's kind of hard to accurately assess how well they're doing compared to each other, because RoboScout's stream is several minutes behind, but tocapa is in pretty good shape here.
Well, they did have Spider, Grapple, like they had everything they needed to fight Thardus, a thermal, everything to put Thardus in logic to be able to go through that way. So personally, I'm not that surprised by that for Second Angel.
Tocapa with only 3 E-tanks, but thankfully having the, I believe it's 50% damage reduction. And it looks like RoboScout is fighting Thardus. The intended route.
Sort of.
Yeah, given logic anyway. Not the fastest, but in logic at least.
I'm not sure if like I'm not 100% sure about what the logic, what is and isn't in logic, but I assume going through that door backwards is in logic because it's a regular door on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
and you would have to reload the room for it to become a super locked door.
Yeah, Brawler pointing out it did ask to go through Thardis to get bombs and labs, go all the way back to Chozo to get Flagra, because Boost was in Ruined Fountain, and then going back to Warrior Shrine to get Plasma. That is an interesting logical route, anyway.
Yeah.
Um, Thankfully, our runners know some ways to get around that. And
Yeah, Pale Blood, Robo. We're not sure exactly what the issue is, but I figured it was like internet issues at first. But then when I saw that the stream was behind by 10 minutes, I'm not sure what's causing that. But Robo did confirm in race time chat that he did start when the timer or the countdown began, or after the countdown ended.
looks like Tocapa is heading into Frigate. Potentially. Or maybe going up to access Life Grove. Nope, going in.
Yeah, there is that artifact in Hydro Access Tunnel.
Yep.
Although it might be faster to go. Yeah, it might actually be faster to climb Frigate and then go through. No, then they would have to bar skip. I don't know. If
Yeah.
Bar skip.
It just depends on how well you can do bar skip, and it's pretty tough. So can't blame his choice here. Roboscout nearing the end of the Thardis fight here. As Tocapa works his way through Frigate. And that looked like main power bombs.
Yep. Wonder what Thardis has. Will we get to see it? Oh,
Nope, just missiles. I was hoping for the Validator at least.
what?
Brawler pointing out in chat. Even if this is a Jet Seed, it is logically a Diggle Seed. I'm inclined to agree.
Cop. Cop getting bullied hard by those drones.
Yep, they can be a pain. I believe they've actually killed one of our runners this tournament. Roboscout doing his Fandrana checks. Looking for bombs still at this point.
Apparently didn't go into labs.
Just got here. Any story with the seed? It's been an interesting one. I can say that.
Got bombs in Hydra, supers were in... What were supers? They got them pretty early, I think, didn't
Yeah, it's... I am forgetting.
they? Yeah.
I believe it was in the storage cavern.
That's right, that's right.
Yep, Captain confirming. Tocapa doing bar skip, working his way to Life Grove. Attempting to skip the spider tracks here. And everyone's favorite room of the game. Due to the weird collision on this half pipe. Gives a lot of people trouble. With a vanilla artifact location. Maybe not the same artifact, but same spot.
Yeah.
Roboscout getting missiles in Chozo Ice Temple. Hopefully heading to labs soon. We'll see. Tocapa going for an R jump here off of this rock. Means you can skip the Chozo ghost fight. Saving quite a bit of time. It's a little tricky though. The standable section is pretty small. And it's a tight R jump, but getting it pretty quickly. Not going for the item there.
I actually almost forgot there was a Chozo ghost fight there.
Yeah, I mean, once you start, it's one of those things where once you know how to skip it, you'll never do it the intended way again.
Right.
Just like the ruined courtyard puzzle. Once I figured out how to do that jump.
There's a puzzle there.
Yeah. You just kind of forget after a while.
Supposed to fill the whole place up with water and do some platforming and
such a pain.
yeah.
Same thing with geothermal core for me. Very happy to never do that giant spider ball section. Yep.
I actually used to do that for a while because the jumps intimidated me, but I got over the fear and it's actually easier than it looks.
Yeah, the slope jump looks pretty difficult to get onto the spider ball block, but once you get the hang of it, not too bad.
The hardest way for me to get up there is the slope R jump off of the, like straight up there to the door.
Yeah.
I don't know how people make that look so easy.
Yep. Chat saying, back in my day, we did the puzzles and we liked it. Me too.
Yeah.
I played this game vanilla for 10 years. being purely innocent, not knowing about the skips. And I still had fun. Tocapa heading for his last artifact. I believe it is,
Training chamber.
oh, which one is it? Training chamber, yep. I was trying to remember if he got the one in Arbor Chamber, but he did. Roboscout looks like he might be going into labs here. Going to find his bombs. And while there is a 8 or so minute delay between them, I don't think that he will be able to catch up at this point, barring some major disaster, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Yep, looks like Roboscout is going to find bombs here in a minute.
Pindrona vacation. Yeah, these are Robo's Facebook and Instagram pictures of this Pindrona vacation.
You know, I didn't realize. I said that there was an 8 or so minute delay. Looks like it's been slowly widening.
Yeah.
To about 14 minutes now, so. Roboscout getting bombs. Right about when Tocapa gets his last artifact here, or at least for us as viewers.
Yep.
All 6 artifacts here for Tocapa, heading towards ship save. And there's bombs.
National Lampoon's Pindrona Vacation. That's an awesome. Or they can do a Fast and Furious sequel there called Pindrona Drift, like Tokyo Drift.
You always kind of forget that Phendrana is actually called Phendrana Drifts, because everyone just calls it Phendrana. With 4 E-tanks, I'd say that puts him in good enough shape to fight the final bosses without any issues.
Yeah.
But we'll see. He might get trolled in Subchamber 4 or something. And there's ship save. As 14 minutes ago, Roboscout, almost in go mode here, just needs a gravity suit. which I believe was in Fandrana's Edge.
Yeah.
Heading in that direction.
So Ridley doesn't do dash a million times.
Mm-hmm. Running a high in the ground. Yep, and once Ridley lands here, he will be able to boost directly into him.
Putting him in his final phase.
Yep, skipping a good chunk of the fight. Now it's all up to see what kind of luck he gets here. Getting several back-to-back stuns. Yep, that's what we want to see. Oh, man. Yep, here are the dashes.
I shouldn't have said so far so good.
And it looks like that might be it. Yep, a pretty clean Ridley fight. Oh, and it looks like roboscout went back through Magmore, checking plasma processing. Looks like he missed gravity suit.
Yeah, I think that's all you ought to be looking for. That's the only other hard requirement.
Yeah. I think that probably does secure the lead for Tocapa here. Depending on how well the exo fight goes. Hopefully not dying in subchamber 4. But I think 4 E-Tank should be plenty for an experienced runner. Going for the safety save.
Smart move.
As roboscout is about to check plasma processing. Unfortunately, nothing valuable there. E-Tank. And... oop. Falling off the ledge here. This climb is trickier than it looks.
Yeah, it's very small slope that you have to jump on.
Yep, definitely one of the more difficult slope jumps, for me anyway. Those respawning fission Metroids giving him a little bit of trouble here. Saving his power bombs.
Okay, he gets it. Oh no!
Oop, and falling again. At some point here, if he doesn't make it, he should probably just climb the room. Yep, there he goes. I'd say that's the right choice here. Don't want to sink too much time into a trick. Roboscout still looking for gravity suit. Hard to tell, but I believe he is heading in the wrong direction. Black Inkster gravity was in Fandrana's Edge, if memory serves, and Security Cave. Or, well, I guess that's not in Fandrana's Edge, but at the top of Fandrana's Edge.
And now we're on EXO. We have 4 subchambers. First subchamber, shoot him with wave and power beam. Ice gets added to that in the second subchamber. Plasma gets added in the third subchamber, and the fourth subchamber. All the attacks are random, and you can. Exo can be dangerous if you're not careful.
Yep. RNG is a pretty big factor in the fourth subchamber, especially because he can do really quick beam state changes, which can really troll a runner, because switching beams and then getting a charge shot off does take more seconds than it will take Exo to switch if it feels like it. So, but
Super's
the first.
an ice spreader. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the first three phases are pretty standard. Not much room for error and things like that. But subchamber 4 is where things really get crazy sometimes.
For now, you just make sure you. Well, it's best to try and do an AI manip to get him to do his melee attack, and you just keep jumping over that as you're shooting him in the eye while locked on. If you can't land all your shots, like your ice shots, for example, Ice Spreader can really help with that. There's also these shots that the player does when Exo is charging at you. If you shoot at the right moment, you can damage it when it gets over. Or you can do a turnaround shot, which gives you a little extra time to do some extra damage. For the color switch.
Roboscout heading back into Choza Ruins, unfortunately. Both of our runners so far not entering phase on mines at all.
Yeah.
Which is,
I hadn't noticed that until you said it.
Yeah, I just kind of realized it myself. Personally, that's what I like to see in a seed. Not having to go to mines. Yeah, missing the super shot there. They can be pretty tricky to land. The damage window in Exo's face there is pretty difficult to hit if he moves.
It's very smart.
RoboScout just hitting ship save in real time. So our runners are actually pretty close.
Sid Robo is probably 5 minutes behind in real time.
Yeah, that is closer than I would have thought. He must have gotten... Did he get Gravity Suit and I just didn't notice? Or is he about to head back to it? I wonder.
Okay, so...
yeah, it's pretty easy to miss an item pickup in this state. Shout out to Gollop, by the way, our tracker for this race. I can't imagine how much more difficult it would be getting things sorted out here. He is heading towards Training Chamber. I wonder if he actually did get Gravity Suit and I missed it. I don't know. It's hard to tell because he's just so far behind with his stream. At about a 16-minute delay here. So, I guess we just can't really know. Tocapa getting a decent subchamber 4 so far.
And there's another thing we forgot to mention, which is turbo mode, where for some reason Exo just speeds up.
Yep. And a pretty clean Exo fight from Tocapa as he heads into Essence. Keep in mind that RoboScout not that far behind. Probably just cleaning up his Ridley fight right about now. So, not that much distance between our runners here. And skipping the boss music here. That happens when you skip the cutscene before the music actually starts playing.
Yes.
And you also don't want to skip that cutscene too late, because there's a known glitch where the screen just whites out and you won't be able to see anything while fighting Exo. So.
Yeah, it did happen once in our tournament so far.
Yep. So what Tocapa is going to be trying to do here is getting what we call attack cancel, which is waiting to shoot a single shot of the hyper beam here, waiting until Essence's chin kind of goes back into the normal position. This skips the attack animations and pushes Exo into its next pull drop, because I guess it's scripted in to where the boss can only really do so many attacks in one phase.
Yeah.
That's just one way of speeding things along. If you
Although
do it,
you did just see a pull skip though.
yeah,
What happens when Essence is too close to the Exo corpse?
yep, there are a few spots in the room where, unfortunately, it'll just change without dropping a pool. Getting one this time, though, thankfully. Attack cancel's looking pretty clean so far. If done well, I believe it can reduce the prime fight to 3 pools at the minimum.
Yeah.
2 or 3. Maybe 2 in a task or something like that.
It's 2 if you do pull cancels. But I'm not sure.
And then roboscout's stream coming back in right at the end here, still with a delay, but we are seeing motion here.
Yeah.
Working his way into Furnace, it looks like.
And Tocapa finishes in first place with an official time of 1:23:39. GG's in chat for Tocapa.
Yep, very clean Essence fight. Very clean run in general. Making a few key routing decisions. Saving a good chunk of time.
We should have Tocapa in here shortly for an interview if he chooses to. Hey Tocapa, how you doing?
Oh. I feel good. This is the first time since the first week where I actually feel good about the win.
Yeah, GG.
Yep, great job.
Oh my god, what a you know, I was gonna say what a start, but it was literally like that until I hit go mode. Literally.
Yeah, how do you feel about this seed?
Oh my god, what a. The weird thing is it's not even really a bad seed. Like under 90 minutes, that's an average seed. But actually, you get like almost everything was the last location.
And bombs being go mode is fairly
Yeah.
unusual.
Yeah, I was worried when I got to Fendrana. I was really worried. This was finally gonna be the race where I lost because of Artis, but because I've been expecting that since the beginning, and I've already accepted that. But I mean, I thought. So what happened was after I found Spider Bowl and Magma Pool, I think what happened is that my brain literally just melted, and I literally could not process more than one piece of information at a time. And that's why and so my only thought was go to Warrior Shrine. Fastest way to Warrior Shrine. And that's why I went to front of Magmore, and then I realized Oh god, I can't do anything. I'm screwed. It's over. And
Hello.
hey, is that
I'm roboscout.
Yeah. Sorry for the confusion at the beginning. Your stream was about what started off about 10 minutes behind, and then the gap kind of widened over time, and it was in slideshow mode through most of it. So
yeah, it looks pretty.
I wasn't sure if you had like started late or if the stream was just being weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. Apparently, OBS is giving me issues on the stream, and I just don't know. I've never experienced this stuff before.
That sucks. But GG's.
Yeah. By the way, where was Gravity Suit?
Security cave?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. I actually did gravityless hydro access tunnel. I was really damn hyped. I pulled that off, and I was like, "Let's go!" And then, of course, it was in Late Fendrana, which I skipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When I went there, I was like, I went in the door to whichever that tunnel is, and I was like, wait a minute. I don't have bombs, so bombs. I don't think bombs can be here. But then I was like, oh, I still need gravity, so I went back into there. And I was like, oh, thank God I found it here. Because I don't know how to do Hydro without gravity, so...
Yeah, this is only the second time I've ever pulled it off.
Yeah, so I was really glad I found it. And then I was really glad the bombs were not on Thardus.
Yeah, I checked Thardus.
Okay.
I did not trust this seed at all at that point, and it was just... Yeah. And then after that, I figured I was so far behind that I might as well just go for it and go for gravityless hydro access tunnel.
I can see that.
It does look like Wavebuster was in Elite Research, and the Validator was in PPC. So, those were the only things in mines. That's impressive.
A lot of eyes, let's see.
Yeah, mine's this. Like I said, honestly, I don't know. It's one where if you saw it the final time, you'd think it was a good save, but what a route. We had to go. What did we have to do?
Also, wow, I'm just checking the stream right now, and wow, my stream is messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still behind, and it was normal for a little bit, and then it kind of went back to being pretty choppy. Not sure what's causing that, but
Oh yeah, because you guys can't see, I'm currently on EXO.
Hmm.
Or I was on EXO when I forfeited.
Probably just a bad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Maybe Twitch is having issues. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Twitch, OBS, internet, something. But
Yeah.
Oh, and the other thing I was worried about was because I only had 2 E-tanks when I got bombs, so that's why I was checking things still. So I was like, please give me another E-tank, please give me another E-tank, and I managed to find 2. So I've done Impact Crater with 2 E-tanks before, but I survived Exo with only 14 energy, and I was like, I do not want to take that risk.
yeah, I think the only E-tank you went past that you were kind of close to that I saw was in the
It was Research Core.
Yeah, there's one in Research Core, and there's one in the bomb or in the Morph Tunnel before Vendrana. I forget the name of that room.
Yeah, I didn't check that. By that point, I was like, 3 energy tanks, you know, whatever. I'll do any quick checks, and then I found one at Biohazard, so that was lucky. It was, yeah. I mean, I thought about getting the one in Research Core for like 1 second. I was like, I do not want to do quick labs under any circumstances.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Just checking my
Can't blame you
stream,
there.
my private. It looks like my private stream is. I mean, it's still choppy, but it's okay. But then it just the SpeedGaming's restream is even worse.
Yeah. Sucks.
Yeah.
So,
The other thing, I want to make sure, you cannot do the bomb slots in Training Chamber with power bombs, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Right, it looks like Robo. It looked like you almost went for it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and then I just saw the bomb slots. I was like, oh dang it! I just wasn't used to not having bombs.
Yeah.
You were in slideshow mode during that moment, and we were like, "Oh no, did he do it? Did he do it?"
Yeah, we saw
Then-
you head towards their half pipe, and we thought you were going in, and then the next frame you were like the next slide you were leaving the room. Looked like you turned around at the last second. Thankfully.
Yeah.
I thought about it, and I was like, I don't want to end up soft locking myself if I can. Like this
Yeah.
would be the place to throw it all away. So, God, it was just. The time is really the ending time is really like misleading because it was so back and forth. Like you had to go back and forth all the time in this seed.
Yeah. My routing was not the best. There was several parts I could have routed stuff more efficiently. So yeah.
Like, the only big mistake I made was I tried to, like after, like I was saying before, after I saw Spider Ball, I was like my brain melted, and so I was thinking, okay, it's got to be in Warrior Shrine. So that's why. So I started going to Warrior Shrine, and I started going through Front Magmore, and then I realized, oh, I can't get through Lava Lake. And at that point, I thought I was done for. But yeah,
The seed would have been a really fun seed if it wasn't in tournament, but since it was tournament, it was just really stressful.
Oh yeah, I was stressed that entire time. I mean, I've said this every time, but I was fully expecting the dot done at any moment. Except until you put ship save in there, and then I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can relax a little bit. Because I was just finishing Subchamber 4, I think, when you said that. So, yeah, what a seed.
What a seed.
Yep. So, you have any final thoughts before we wrap up?
No, I think I'm good. Sucks that we couldn't get a good. You had streaming issues, but
Yeah.
anyway.
My routing was not the best on this anyway. I really need to turn off autopilot in my brain.
Yeah, it happens to us all.
Yeah, well, all things considered, it was still fairly close. Great job from both of you.
Yeah, I mean, I was on EXO when he finished, which is not bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, GG.
Yeah, GG's to both of you. Be sure to follow our runners and our trackers and my co-commentator. And also be sure to tune in to some more matches. We have 2 tomorrow. One at 2 p.m. between Thoris and Mop of Justice. And another one at 8 between Arrow Razor and Pyro Paper Planes. So be sure, channels to be determined. So be sure to keep an eye out for those. But until then, I've been Op82.
I'm roboscout.
And my co-commentator has been my co-commentator. And we'll see you next mission. Take it easy.
Yeah.